Hello peeps, how's it going? Hope all is well. Today's another Saturday on our YouTube channel, which means F1 2021 is back. Today we're in Canada this weekend. Of course, if you haven't been following this series, we are a driver for Scuderia Ferrari. Every Saturday we have qualifying, every Sunday we have the race. And last weekend, actually, Baku done amazingly well. Done better than, it was the two most viewed videos of this series. People seem to like Baku, which I like as well because it's my favorite track. So there you go. As we get into Canada. Qualifying, of course, we do in cockpit cam, and then the race we do in TV pod. We had a couple flashbacks in Baku, but I let myself off because it was Baku. I thought it's fair enough to let yourself off, you know. I forgot to change everyone's names. Yep, that's a thing you actually have to do. So I've changed it now. As you can see, Russell is back at Mercedes, Albon at Williams, so on and so forth. We have all of the latest drivers at all the latest teams in the F1 2022 season. Now, also, I use Race Labs. A lot of people ask me where I get my leaderboard and stuff from. I use Race Labs for the leaderboard on the left. And I used to use SimHub and Race Department, and it's come to my attention. I really like Race Labs. I think Race Labs is better, but I may do one race, and maybe next race, France, I think, after Canada. I'm going to let Magnussen pass it. There's a mod that got updated on Race Department, which has the real 2022, like the new, if you watch real life racing, you'll know what I mean, the new overlays, like the new leaderboard, and the new graphics, the new UI, basically. So I may try that for a race. I'm going to slow. I want Magnussen to go in front. I want to get the slipstream for our lap. We go really wide there. So yeah, maybe for one race we'll try that. For now, we're sticking with the Race Labs leaderboard, which I like very, very much. And yeah, it was a fantastic result at Baku. Of course, we had a Ferrari 1-2, if you missed it. Like I say, done fantastically well on the channel compared to the other races. Getting a slipstream to start our qualifying lap here in Q1. Let's just hope we don't get held up too much. It's all good getting a slipstream, but we also don't want to be held up. If we get a good exit here, we may be able to overtake him after a couple turns. Still trailing Magnussen. See, again, qualifying we're allowed flashbacks. That was a silly one. But yeah, Baku, a few people call, we've done a few flashbacks in Baku, but I allowed myself, because it's Baku, I thought, and I don't hide them, I do show you, like the little, of it cutting back in the videos. I don't cut them out or anything if I do use a flashback, because ultimately, as much as I want to make it realistic, I also want it to be not 2 minutes long, and like if I make a silly mistake, crash out straight away. Sometimes a flashback is okay for content, and it makes the video better. And apparently it did, because like I say, the Baku video is done fantastically well, so we're okay with that. Gonna dive down the inside here in qualifying 1 against Kevin Magnussen of the Haas, and see what kind of time we can set up. Joe Guan Yu puts up a 109. Checo Perez 108. Of course, this does have the new performance mod as well, if you haven't been following along. Which means the Ferrari is, or should be on paper, one of the fastest cars.
Fantastic.
And Bosch, fastest lap there, as we just said, 0.2 faster than Checo Perez.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Gonna box after this lap. Unless we're green, then I may set again. I don't know if we're going to stay green if when Leclerc goes out. Right now we're 0.4 faster. That was a purple sector 1. We don't have the slipstream, but Magnussen's not holding us up. Maybe the slipstream didn't help us. We're half a second faster now. I think we're going to... Well, I was going to box this lap, but now we're not. We're also on lighter fuel now too. So that's why we're going faster. 7? Okay, yeah, we're definitely not going to pit this lap, because this is an incredible lap. Purple sector 2. And safe to say, we are getting fastest lap again here. A little bit of oversteer there. Had to correct it. DRS on. Leclerc still not gone yet for his lap. But I'm feeling rather good about it.
One lap of
fuel remaining. We were going to pit. That's fine. Going to come in here. Oh, very wide. Almost into the wall again. Lost a lot of time. But it's still another fastest lap. Now we'll return to the garage. Happy, happy days. I like the Canadian Grand Prix. I think it's a nice Grand Prix. Leclerc goes P2. We're definitely safe now, so we can... If you are an F1 fan, which I assume you are by watching this, I quickly want to shout out Twitch, link in the description. We stream every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at 2 p.m. GMT. Every race weekend, we watch all the real-life F1 races together. We've been playing a lot of Motorsport Manager recently, which is also on the channel. Another series you should check out. We're doing a McLaren Motorsport Manager series with the F1 2022 mod, which is... Motorsport Manager, right now, is my favorite game. We're also doing a created team, Regents Racing, over on Twitch, where we just got promoted to F2. We spent 4 years... in F3, and we just got promoted to F2. Awesome series. Go check that out over on Twitch. Like I say, the McLaren Savers here on YouTube. But yeah, Motorsport Manager, great game. And of course, another reason to subscribe to the channel, we do these races every weekend, which I have a lot of fun doing. I really do. F1, I mean, I'm still fairly new to F1. This is my second season into it, but... I love this game. I love driving. I do use a wheel, just in case you're curious. You may see me moving around sometimes. But yeah, I watch all the races. I love this game. I love Motorsport Manager. We've become a really big Formula 1 content creator over the past few months. And we've been loving it. So, happy days. Purple Sector 1, of course, because we're first out. Again, I'm expecting Leclerc to be up there with... Nice little chicane through there. Trying to qualify on pole again. Mick Schumacher goes fastest. We set a purple sector 2, but we go very deep into the hairpin. And that is going to cost us some time. Very deep. Joe is P2 right now. The two men that have finished their laps. Through the last chicane. Hamilton, Hamilton's slower than the Alfa Romeo and the Haas. We, of course, go fastest.
Lap so far. Well done.
But you guys know by now, 2-lap 2V. Or normally we prefer the second lap, but we're already 3 times slower. Let's get back into the garage. Leclerc, Perez, and Verstappen on mediums. I think they've gone again on... No. Leclerc... Oh, maybe I should have started on mediums. Well, we're a second clear, so we're definitely through to Q3. I think we held on to P1 as well. Not that it matters in Q2. As top 10 go through, there you go. George Russell of the Mercedes out alongside Ocon, Albon, Bottas, and Magnussen. Leclerc, the only one, staying on mediums. Now, Q3, the battle for... Let's see what type of times we can set then. Looking for another Ferrari 1-2 here. In Canada again. I love Canada. I love France, the next track. I love Baku, the track before. It's a very nice run of races. All right, and we start our Q3 flying lap as these top 10 drivers battle it out for provisional pole to start the Canadian Grand Prix in P1. Mick Schumacher behind. Been a really good qualifying so far. Again, Canada is a very fast circuit, a very fast track, and I really like it. We've really got to grips with it here today. We might not need 2 laps. I think it's going to be between us and Leclerc. The Red Bulls look pretty fast as well, but so far Ferraris have just been different, much like real life. Well, not much like real life actually, because Max Verstappen won the last Grand Prix. Again, we watch those over on Twitch together, which is so fun. We have like the live map, live track, and live timings on the screen together. We also have a fantasy league that we all do together over on Twitch. It's a lot of fun watching the races with you guys. And it's something that we've never done before, so we really have fun. Leclerc goes pole. Do we take it off him? No. P2. It is a Ferrari 1-2, but... Well, there we go. I'd rather get pole. We may have to settle for P2. We could probably go again, but you know what? I'm just going to leave it there. And let Charles Leclerc have pole for this one. We was a 10th off him. We'll take P2, but even still, it's a Ferrari P2. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Saturday qualifying. I like to, qualifying being short, and then obviously the race will be a bit longer. But there you go. Let me know in the comments down below where you think we're going to finish the race tomorrow. And hopefully you are excited. I've been how to be awesome, and hopefully I'll see you there. Much as always, take care and peace.